And hope you're all having a fantastic day. Okay, I do apologize for my voice. Wow, it's very not good. So I am using my new phone for this live stream, and this is not a test. It's just a regular live stream. This time, I'm making sure I'm not blocking any of the microphones, because the first test I've done yesterday was terrible because I was blocking the microphone. I never watched the full video, but I remember watching a couple sections of it. It was terrible because I kept blocking the microphone. This time I am recording on landscape, so it's a bit better. So let me give you an update on my health before I do anything else because there's so much I want to talk about. And it's almost afternoon. In fact, a couple of minutes and it's the afternoon. It's a very bright day today, not as hot as yesterday. In fact, I don't even know the weather. I should have checked the weather. Okay, so I am, let's just say, still sick. I've been getting more cold recently. Yesterday, my left leg bone, just could not handle it. I was out in the sun yesterday, and for some reason, my leg just was paining so bad. This was the bone, not the full skin, just the bone. So bad. And then I think it came again yesterday, but then it just disappeared. Then, early in the morning, I woke up just to pee and I got back in, and immediately the leg pain came again. It was so bad. I had to cover myself with an extra blanket. Anyways, moving on. Moving on. I want to talk about the other problems, the already occurring problems. So I still have that lump on the side of my face. Still have it. Still have those tiny lumps around my earlobe. They're very tiny, but they're still there. I still have that lump in my gum. The other lumps that formed last week disappeared. I guess so, because I'm not feeling any pain. Anyways, anything else? I need to find any other problems. I'm coughing. Okay, no, I'm not coughing. I'm sneezing. I'm sneezing so much. So, I guess I'm got some cold, but I still have my problems, and I guess I have some extra problems. It is winter right now, so I need to make my winter video. Anyways, I saw this little interesting interview. Now, I'm sure some of y'all have seen this man, maybe on your recommendations, if you watch the type of content I watch. Now, he has done this interview with this trans woman, and I haven't watched the full thing yet, but reading the comments, a lot of people are happy about this. And um, if you read the title, it says Trans Women's Journey from Eighth Grade Dropout to Housewife. So it's interesting because I dropped out when I was grade 9. Well, I finished grade 9 and then I dropped out. Anyways, I just want to recommend this video for those who are interested in these type of content, these type of interviews. If you have some extra hours, you can watch this, or maybe you can let this play in the background. Um, anyways, moving on. Let me just find some other stuff to look at because it's been so long. You know, it's been so long. One cool thing I like about this phone, it has enough space, 128 gigs. As soon as I kickstarted the phone, as soon as I, opened the phone, it automatically installed a bunch of these ads. Apps, and hundreds of these apps, you could say. Well, not literally, but there were so many apps. I deleted a lot of them, and I downloaded the light versions for some of them. Like I deleted Facebook and Instagram. I downloaded the light versions of that. I deleted TikTok because there's no need for that. Um, I know I can download some videos from there, but no. I never signed into TikTok. When I was a kid, I did have a Musically, but I don't remember if if You can still use your Musically account on TikTok. I don't know if that's possible. Anyways, that was like a long time ago. And even if you could, I'm sure my account is possibly deleted because that was such a long time ago. Anyways, um, all of a sudden, I, I had like 29 gigs taken from all the apps downloaded. I deleted some stuff, re downloaded a lot of apps. I was able to download a couple of apps I wasn't able to download on this one because there was no space. And I have like 33 gigs taken. It has 4 gigabyte of RAM, which is not so um terrible. It's perfect. My old tablet had 4 gigs of RAM, and even with 4 gigs, what are you gonna do with it? Like really, what are you gonna do with 4 gigs? It depends though. On certain types of devices, it might be good, but then again, what's the problem with that? What's the problem with having even 2 gigs? But I feel like it's at least safe to have 3 gigs. Anyways, it's a fancy phone. Let's just say that it's a very fancy phone for me because I'm used to having things that aren't super fancy. So yeah, okay. Moving on. The cameras are great. There's like 3 cameras. Also, the lights, the torch in the background. You can now choose how bright you want it to be. That's very fancy. I hear a fly by my window. Just a moment ago, when I was doing my test live stream, I thought there was a fly. I went to check, did not find any fly. Sometimes you wonder how do these flies get stuck in there in the first place. I'll be right back. I'll have to chase that fly. There's 2 of them. Ow, ow, hurt myself. Were there 2 of them or was just one? Okay. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. So the fly was on the window that I normally do not open. So it's very hard to kind of like push that window. So I hurt myself. I hate when the flies go that side. Why can't I just stay on the primary window? So I hope you can see properly. Oh, don't want to show my full face. Okay. So, what can we talk about now? I don't even know. I don't know. I do not know what to talk about. Um, it was not me. That was the bed. Sitting on this bed is just so awkward because all of those sounds it makes is just so cringy at times. What else can I talk about? I don't know. I don't want to talk about too much of like controversial stuff because then it just kind of waters down the video. It does do that. Let's not talk too much about those controversial things. Let's talk about some light stuff, some awesome stuff. What can I talk about? I don't have anything to talk about. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Um, I'm trying to look for some topics. Let me just check some topics. I'm sorry about the bed if it's so terrible. You see all those tiny little particles of dust? I'm sorry. It's just so difficult now when you have a good camera. You can see all of those textures. So let me find something that we can watch, or at least check out. Let me hear my live stream. Wow, that's good. That's good. Okay, the microphone sound is perfect if you have it close to you. Hey, look, I commented under my own. So it's good. The microphone is good only if you have it close to you. If it's really good. Only if it's close to you. Okay. So there's so much of dirt all over this bed. I do have something to show you guys, but um I have to show you this later, possibly. I already showed this to the main channel, but let me just show it to you now. I have to carry this and go. Okay. What is that? Oh my gosh, look at that. So these are the Harry Potter book collections, the full 7 books. I know this is just jumbled up, but you have the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh all in one. I actually found a really good deal. I was looking for so many different box sets and I tried searching for some cheap alternatives, some cheap versions. Unfortunately, I just couldn't really find the one I wanted. But this one was going on special and it was the only one available, so I said, screw it, I'm gonna get this. The quality is actually pretty good. I don't want to take the books out right now. I have to sort everything out, but um, the quality of it is really good. Some of those stars and the Harry Potter logo actually shines if you walk past it. It's so fascinating, honestly. Even the covers of it is so good. For those of you who have not read the Harry Potter books or don't own them already, I do recommend getting this version because it's pretty standard. It's available possibly worldwide, and um, it looks gorgeous. It feels gorgeous. Touching these books feels so good, and even the paragraphs inside, they're very spacious. They do not feel squashed up. I've just checked a couple of books. They don't feel squashed up. You know, they don't feel like there's billions of words in it. It feels like your eyes can roll over the words very smoothly, which I kind of like, because sometimes if you just read certain types of books and have such squashed um, words, it's very hard to focus. Okay. And the illustrations on the cover, so good, so good. I'm gonna try and take them out at least with my one hand because it's kind of hard to take them out all on your own. Gotta shake them up a bit. So embarrassing. Okay, you know what? Leave it. We'll show some other time. But you can check the main channel, Lorato the Hunter. That's my main channel. You can check it out. I showed the full books and I showed everything. I even showed the full box, and the box is pretty good. The box is pretty awesome. So if you are looking for these type of books, get this version because it is not a hardcover. It's paperback, it's softback, but it's very heavy, very quality paper. Even the covers feel so good. It's quality. So if you want to read something with quality, I recommend this box set. And this box itself is very heavy. It's very strong. It's stalwart, so you can't really break it so easily unless you put force, unless you apply some kind of force. But overall, it's kind of nice to have this box. It tames the entire series together. Once again, the feel of the cover, good. You might see it, you might not, but it sparkles. It kind of reflects. It's kind of cool. Well, not reflects. It just kind of bounces off the light. So if you have a lot of light, it's perfect. Even the illustrations on the back, so good. So good. Okay. So for those of you who are interested, I do recommend checking it out. At least check it out a bit if you have time, because I know that there might be different sets available to different people throughout the world. That's what I found out. And it's not a bad thing, to be fair. It's just that, it's just that um, at this point, I think this is the best so far. Because I've been looking online, I saw a lot of interesting versions, but this one, when I saw it online, I was like, wow, this is awesome, but I wanted something else. I wanted a different version. I had my eyes on something different. But then, thank goodness I got this. Even at a cheap price, this was perfect. There might be some kind of pirated version, so always make sure you check where you buy. Buy from an official place. Because if you buy from some kind of like unknown territory part of the internet, then you will get some kind of pirated version and it won't feel as good. Maybe the words are inside the same, but the covers won't feel the same. You won't have the good quality. And that's it. Overall, this is the official version. So, oh, here it is. Look at that cover. Look at that. This is the first one. Look at that. Just a couple days ago, by the way, there was a snake. I think it was yesterday or the day before that. There was a snake lingering around, a green snake outside. Then you have these ones. Look at the quality of the covers. Look at that. So good. This is the final book. Some of these books get really ginormous as you progress. So this one is pretty thin. And this one seems like the biggest book, and it's just the fifth. I'm glad everything is numbered. Anyways, have not read them yet. I have a lot of other books to read, so yeah. Overall, the covers feel fantastic. Even the logo on the Harry Potter, if you strum your fingers around it, it's so good. It feels so good because that specific image is popped out. Once again, sorry about my hairy arms. Yeah, it's so strong. So, I need to find a place to put this because my table has no space. I need to have like a nice space to put all of the books I own, because I own quite a lot of books now. I own the full Narnia series. I own the three Lord of the Rings books. I own the Hobbit. I have the Brothers Grimm, and yeah, I think there's a lot of books already. My library is already sparkling. Should I get a shelf? No, I don't want to get a shelf. There's no space. I have to make space on my table. Anyways, that's it for today's video. I wish I can talk about some more stuff, but that's basically all I can talk about. There are hardcover versions of these, so maybe if you have some extra money, you can find them. But once again, this was going on special when I purchased it, and different stores will have different prices and different types of sets. So you might find one set different than this, but maybe cheaper. As long as it's official, because the one thing I like about official books is that the feel is good. It's quality. Even though you spend a bit extra, it's quality. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching this video. Take care. Bye.